All right, you guys, this is take two. I had my earphones on, and so you couldn't hear me through like half of my previous video. Anyway, I was sharing that I had gotten on my Instagram that today in numerology, today is 11/11 of 11. I guess 2018 comes out to 11 in numerology. And I'm not a numerologist, but I love numbers, and so I came out to one of my favorite places, and I meditated at 11/11/11. And they also said in this announcement that it had to do with manifestation, like manifesting, and so I actually meditate quite a bit. I meditate different times of the day. It's not always the same time of day, and this is one of my favorite places to actually meditate. And anyway, it's right by my house where I live. Anyway, but what I was thinking about over about the last 24 hours, yesterday I had met up with two of my three friends. And they're like this really, really, really dear couple. They're just so incredibly sweet, and they have just been so gracious with me. And I was sharing with them some things, and my friend was saying, that maybe I need time. I'm trying to manifest something kind of big. It's not little, it's big. It's a big manifestation. Anyway, and so I'm aware of that, that it's a big manifestation. So what's happening? What I realized yesterday that is happening for me is, so I actually I don't live, like, I'm not in the past and I'm not in the future. I live in like the now. It's like this nowness. And I noticed that when there is this seeming gap in the manifestation of what it is that I am desiring, I'm going to use the word desire, that I sometimes I revert back to the past because I have not yet manifested the future. So I'm sitting here in the now and I'm wondering, why have I not manifested the future? So I've asked for the Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and I don't understand why I don't already have it. Where's my Ben & Jerry's ice cream? Anyway, which makes it even worse. It makes it worse because then you're like you're like pinching off the flow, because it's all in the flow. It's in the flow of life. Um, and I listened to Abraham Hicks quite a bit yesterday and even this morning, and I get so much from listening to them. It just, and just relaxing and finding satisfaction in the now, like in my situation in the now. And actually my life is really, really, really great. I it's so great. Like when I think about it, it's I've this is what I've, like, my whole life has built up to this. Like, I'm just the study and the reading and the application, trying to apply these principles, or these strategies to my life. It's it's like, this is amazing. It's amazing because I have like seeming miraculous things like happen, like, every day. I see the miracle in just life. Like, I'm sitting here by this pond, and these ducks, which I consider my friends, they were taking flight. They were taking flight right in front of me. I think that flying ducks are so interesting because I don't know how they fly. My God, their bodies are so, like kind of round, kind of like a bumblebee. Like, how does a bumblebee fly? Anyway, and the ducks were taking their rounds, and then they're landing in the pond, and that to me is just so amazing, so amazing. But anyway, I watched The Matrix again last night, and was sitting and just thinking about how I've compared this experience to The Matrix, and it had elements of that, but it wasn't the same in the sense that there was no violence. There wasn't any violence, and I don't know. I feel like maybe the power in the Matrix was a little bit not what the power is that had manifested for me. It wasn't the same kind of power. However, there were elements to it that were very similar to that. Like I had shared in a previous video about me like meeting this man, and you know, and in front of the same place, and then going to the same place, and then wearing the shirt, and then having the bird, like this, it was sort of like this whole rolling of synchronicities and things that were happening that um couldn't be explained away. And the other thing is that other people weren't experiencing it. They weren't seeing it the same way. They weren't seeing the they weren't hearing and seeing what I was hearing and seeing. And so, but anyway, I just wanted to share this morning because I like to share these things because I feel like other people may be experiencing this, where they have this desire for something, and and I think there would be this tendency to sort of just give up, just give up hope. And I cannot do that. I will not do that. I won't do that. I'm gonna actually practice and use discipline, and to have my mind like not obsess on the seeming absence of what it is that I desire, and to just really try to enjoy my life and be present and mindful, as Thich Nhat Hanh would say, in everything that I'm doing, cleaning the kitchen, mopping the floor, going to my visits, doing my play group, just in my life, just being very present in every single moment. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go enjoy my day. You enjoy your day. I love you guys. Bye.